6LACK's R&B production is one of the things that sets him apart as an artist, especially in his older songs. They just have this grittiness and moodiness to them. So today I'm going to be cooking up a beat from scratch inspired by one of his older songs and one of his newer songs and combining both to make something unique. So the first thing I'm going to do is find the root notes of the song. I'm going to drag in this bass one shot from my Digital Romance multi-kit. So it seems like it's mainly these two root notes here, D and F sharp. Yeah, and then it goes down to this C sharp. So now that we got the root notes, we have a very basic foundation. I'm going to drag in a synth key, similar to the main sound you hear in Temporary. Maybe we could try that. Yeah, that sounds dope. I'm going to take some of the high frequencies out of this bass. I'm going to take some inspiration from the other song, which is Free. So I really like that counter melody, so I want to add something similar to that. So I'm going to pick one of these pads from Digital Romance. The sound is a little bland though. Let's see if I can find something a little better. Yeah, and I'm going to change that F sharp to the G sharp. I think that gives it a lot more tension. It also sounds like there's some reverse stuff in Free. So I'm just going to duplicate the chords here, select them, and then Control-Alt-C, and that will bounce them to audio. Then I'm going to reverse them. I'm just going to use this one right here. Yeah, that sounds better. I think I might pitch it up an octave, see how that sounds. Oh, I kind of like that. It just needs some effects. Another thing you hear in a lot of 6LACK's songs are vocal samples, and you hear them in both of these songs. In Free, it comes very sparingly and it's just one vocal chop. And then in Temporary, it is definitely much more prominent. I'm going to go on my Canvas multi-kit and look through some of the original vocals that I've recorded in there. So I'll try that one. I'm just going to match the key. It just needs to be blended in a bit. I'm going to add some EQs to it. Another thing I kind of want to take inspiration from is this little one-shot sound that you hear in Free. So I'm going to find another one-shot and see if I can replicate that. Another thing I want to do is bring the attack up a little bit just to make it a little softer. Added a chorus. Alright, now I'm going to start on the drums. For the drums, I definitely want to take a lot of inspiration from Temporary because I think the drums are really unique. Don't take it personal. So they use a rim shot as a snare, so that's what I will start with. I think what makes the drum super unique is that hi-hat pattern. The hi-hats kind of sound like a shaker as well, so don't take it personal. What makes this sound unique is that this one right here is actually not on beat, but it still sounds good. And I ducked the velocity just a little bit. I want to layer this with a hi-hat. The kicks are very spaced out and simple, so I'm going to do something similar. I'm going to use this right here, maybe add in this one. Another half-step pattern similar to the shaker. Now, I'm going to see if I can take some inspiration from the drums on Free. think what I can incorporate is maybe that simple hi-hat pattern. So I'll add another hi-hat. I also just assign all these melodies to this insert here, add this sound shifter plugin on it, and play with the pitch. And then in the hook section of temporary, a few more sounds come in that really makes it sound a lot bigger.
That's how I know I can give you most times it's temporary.
So I think what they did is they layered that original key and they also added that repetitive counter melody that you hear throughout. So I'm gonna see if I could do something similar. Oh, that sounds interesting. I'm gonna grab an 808 from my Digital Romance drum kit. Now I'm just gonna add some finishing touches. Some of the interesting things I did here, I actually layered the 808 with the synth bass. This made it sound even bigger in this section. Yeah, but that's pretty much it for this video. If you want to get some of the sounds I used in this, make sure you guys check out my kits. I definitely have kits that are perfect for this type of vibe. The links will be in the description. There'll also be links to some free sounds as well. We're close to 2,000 subscribers. I really appreciate y'all. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Let me know if you like this format. Let me know what songs you guys want me to break down next. But that's about it. Peace.